In this video, I'm gonna talk about how to make a sheet selector. So the sample data I will be using is the coffee chain. I just select it randomly. So let's take an example. Area code. So the purpose of creating a sheet selector is usually when we have multiple worksheets and we want to display them on the same dashboard, but we don't want to have too many information, too many different charts on the same dashboard. So we can display one chart using the 4 space and using the sheet selector to change the worksheet. So let's get started. First one, we can name it sales, because I see the measurement here. We can compare sales, profit, and total expenses. This is just an example, so this may not be the best solution for this dataset, but just to demonstrate how we can create a sheet selector. Okay, so now we're working on the sales tab, and let's put sales on the size of the bubble and maybe change the color to red. Okay, and profit will do the same thing. Profit. Okay, maybe we need to have a border. This is much better, and we'll do the same thing for the sales. Okay. Now let's get to the total expenses. We'll do the same thing. Darker and larger. Okay. So the purpose is to display them in the same dashboard. Okay, let's create a parameter first. So this is the key here. Let's name it select a sheet, and we need to change this to string because we're gonna name the sheet in this list. First one is sales, profit, total expenses. Usually I'd like to keep them the same values as the name of the tab, and it displays the same as the value. So nothing else changes. Click OK. Now we have the parameter created here. Now we're gonna create a calculated field for us to select the sheet. So we can name the same. The formula will just be the parameter, and click OK. Now what we need to do is to place this filter here, and we need to go to custom value list and enter the name, like the value of the parameter for this tab. So which is, right now we are on total expenses, so we need to enter total expenses and click this plus sign, set add item. Do not just enter it, we need to click that add item button. So now click OK. Okay, so sometimes when you do that, it will disappear, but it's just because some other sheet is the current default sheet to display. Okay, we'll demonstrate that later. So get back to the first tab, sales, put the filter on, click on custom value list, add sales plus this item, select and click OK. So why we are seeing this chart but not the other one is because okay, we can check the parameter. That's because we have the current value as sales. We can always change, but it doesn't really matter. If we do total expenses, now the sales chart will disappear and this one will display. So it doesn't really matter which one is the current. Usually the first one is the default one. We also need to do the filter here. So place this one and then click custom value list, enter profit, add this item, click and OK. So now we are ready to create a dashboard. So when we open the dashboard, the first thing we need to do is drag the vertical layout over here. If we don't use any of the horizontal or vertical layout, it won't do the trick. So let's play. So this one is the current value chart. Okay, now we have one chart, and let's make sure we have the parameter there. So remember, when we display the filter, it's not actually the filter. We do have the filter here, but it won't do the trick. So we need to use the parameter. Display this one, and I usually keep it at very top. And then let's put other ones there. So actually, let me scroll down to the bottom. Usually I will make sure it the gray part points to the bottom. Okay, sometimes it changes, but don't worry. Let's go to this one, select the layout for the sales chart and uncheck title. Now it's good. And then let's do it for the profit. So do the same, uncheck title for profit. And what we also need to do is uncheck title for the first chart for total expenses we have here. So when we have a horizontal or vertical layout, what it does, if we hide the title, it will look like just one chart and squeeze out the other ones. But if we use blank, it won't do the trick. So let's try sales. So it has a little bit space there, but it doesn't really matter. And profit. So now we have the sheet selector and it works fine. And one more thing, when we have this legend, different legend, we can choose. So for example, we have if we have the same legend, or okay, it's different legend, so we may want to hide the title for the legend too. So we can do that. When we switch to sales, it displays for the sales. So it's probably better to filter out the no values, otherwise it will display here. And the other thing is, if we got other filters, we can also click the current sheet and choose which filter to display here. Okay, so that's it.